Manchester United have just drawn 0-0 away at the KC Stadium in their last Barclays Premier League game of the season. And overall, it was a pretty disappointing game for Manchester United, although we had nothing riding on this game at all. Hull City obviously had to come out and try and win this game. And first half, they did have more, I thought, more chances definitely than in the second half. We did change it a bit. Victor Valdez obviously coming in goal. And Victor Valdez looked shaky, especially on crosses. He made a couple of decent saves in this game, but he did look very, very shaky on the crosses. He spilled one ball in the first half, which was put into the net, but it was luckily offside for Manchester United. Now, I was disappointed we didn't really do enough going forward. We started with Wayne Rooney in attack, which Wayne Rooney didn't really do enough today at all. He has been very disappointing this season. Now, Marouane Fellaini started this game on the bench. We brought in Angel Di Maria, who didn't last very long at all before having to come off for Adnan Januzaj. Now, Adnan Januzaj didn't really do a great deal today. I mean, he's been very, very poor this season. I really hope that he does go out on loan next season, because potentially he's still got the potential to do it. But at this moment in time, I think he has been one of our worst performers this season, and can do a hell of a lot more. I mean, players like Ashley Young are keeping the likes of Angel Di Maria and Adnan Januzaj out of the team at this moment. So, which is surprising when we thought last season most people thought he was going to be a world star. I wasn't too sure. I thought we have to really see from this season where he kicks on, because he was a decent player last season, but a decent player in a season where everyone was absolutely shocking under David Moyes. And now this season it's really shown. He hasn't got a lot of game time, admittedly, but he has been pretty poor when he has played. And I was really disappointed we didn't show enough going forward. As I said, Hull City did actually score a couple of goals in this game, but they were both ruled out for offside. But they did look a lot more dangerous than us. I mean, Victor Valdez did have a couple of saves, one low down in the first half. He got brilliantly, and he got another save in the second half. But it's just his cross coming for crosses and that. He didn't look very convincing today, but hopefully with a bit more game time, he could turn into an okay keeper for us. I mean, if we're going to have to rely on him next season, we'll have to see what happens with the goalkeeping situation, whether we do get another goalkeeper. But I would have just liked to have seen us have a bit more of a go in this game, because fourth spot was obviously sewn up and there was nothing to play for. It was nice in the second half to see James Wilson come on. Marouane Fellaini did come on for a cameo appearance, but he stupidly got himself sent off. Just before that, Phil Jones actually got punched in the stomach, which Hull City's bloke should have got sent off as well. So really, we should have both sides should have been down to 10 men, and the referee must have missed that, because he surely would have sent him off if he had seen that. That was stupid of any player to punch someone in the stomach, and he should definitely be getting a 3-game ban for that from what I believe. But we'll have to wait and see what the FA decide on that. But Fellaini was absolutely stupid to stick his boot into one of Hull City's players' legs. I mean, the leg was cut there, and he had to have a bandage around the leg, which wasn't nice to see, and he deservedly got sent off. So he will miss the first few games of the next season, which I'm not too annoyed about, because we'll probably bring some new players in anyway, so he probably won't be noticed too much. But it is disappointing to see him do that. He didn't really need to do that. I mean, the game looked like it was fizzling out for a 0-0 draw. I mean, Hull City have now been relegated. They just couldn't do enough to get that goal to give them the lift, which, whether it would have put any pressure on Newcastle, who knows, but they just didn't do quite enough. It looked like to me as though this game was just an end of season game, which it was. We were just looking to get on the holidays, and it was nice, obviously, as I said, to see James Wilson come on. He didn't have a great deal of time to get any chances in this game, but I was a bit surprised to not see Robin van Persie come on instead. But obviously nice to see James Wilson come back. Where does the future lie for Robin van Persie? Be great to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Whether you think that Robin van Persie will in fact stay at Manchester United, or will he go? I mean, there's a lot of question marks over this team now, over certain players that could be on their way. So hopefully we'll know in a few days whether some of these players are actually going to leave Manchester United, the likes of Johnny Evans, Adnan Januzaj, David De Gea. There's a lot of question marks over them and possibly some other players. So keep yourself locked to this channel, because we will be covering all the transfer news as it happens here on All Things Man United. In Man United transfers in and out, and loan players as well. And we will also be covering some other hot topics if there is some transfers that maybe some players may choose to go to other clubs. We may discuss that as well in future videos. So let us know your thoughts on the game today. I mean, it was disappointing we couldn't at least get a goal or two. I would have been more happier with a score drawing game rather than a 0-0, because it would have been nice to see a couple of players get some goals. Nice to see Wayne Rooney back in action, even though he didn't really have any effect on today's game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon for some reaction to any transfer news, any more news regarding Manchester United and football news in the coming weeks. Thanks for all your support over the season, for your likes and comments. It's been amazing to talk to some Manchester United fans, and we will keep up the videos and hopefully move on to next season and come on United for the next season ahead.